Good evening. This is the dimension of unbelievability. It is an area which we call the Frauditor Zone. In today's episode, 2 frauditors get trespassed from the Department of Health and file a complaint because their feelings are hurt.
Okay, we're here at San Juan County Public Health. Might get spicy in here. Okay, let's see what the time says on this front door before I go in. I want to make sure I'm violating their freaking rule. Like, oh, we've only got 9 minutes. Or wait, where are the hours?
It's 1 to 4 p.m.
Or is that just for the syringe exchange?
Oh, syringe exchange. Let's sit in. Yeah.
Are there any? Let me check this out. I don't see any hours. I do not have a rash, so I can enter.
Hello everyone, here we have Frickin' Frack, also known as Press for Transparency and Four Corner Auditing, who have decided to audit the public health building in Farmington, New Mexico, where they will eventually get trespassed and extremely butthurt. So let's see what these fools are doing there.
Hello.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Perhaps. How's it going?
Not bad.
Do you guys fill records requests here?
We do.
Do you have a
Birth
record
certificates only.
for birth certificates?
Yeah, you can have a form and take it to Santa Fe and fill out for a death certificate, but we don't actually print them here.
Okay. What about for records of like email communications of public employees?
No, sir, that's all through Santa Fe.
Oh yeah. Is Santa Fe like the oversight
Yes, sir.
office of this office?
Yes, sir. We're a Division of Health, Department of Public Health.
Okay.
And so that's all run out of either Albuquerque or Santa Fe. Santa Fe is the main office, but Albuquerque is much, part of our Northwest Territories.
Okay. Could I see
I prefer you don't take pictures of labels or anything. This is very sensitive patient information
Okay.
areas. So.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
So-
okay, gotcha. So then when
Okay.
it goes back with that, you can...
You have sensitive information just sitting on the
Good. Yeah, that
desk?
We're
or
working on
anything?
a UPS thing, but it does have a shipping
Yeah, that
label
would
on
be
it. You can
Okay.
contact UPS if you'd like to see that
Okay.
label.
All right. Could I inspect your records request form?
According to the video description, Frickin' Frack will encounter bossy public employees. This tyrant must be one of them. So, to avoid traumatizing anyone from this bossy employee's polite and professional answers to all the frauditors' stupid questions, I'm going to speed it up a bit.
For birth certificates?
Yeah, the form, yes, there can. It's down here. Come on down here.
Okay.
Birth or death is all we do here, so
Okay.
this is either or.
Well, no, there's one for birth and then there's one for death. So this is for to request the death certificate.
This is the birth
The birth
certificate. Okay, I
certificate.
didn't bring my glasses.
In death, we don't issue here. They have to mail them to Santa
Yeah,
Fe.
they told me that,
Okay.
Okay.
Can I get one of those two?
Sure. You can have mine. You can look at mine if you want. I'm not going to take it. I just want to look at it. Do you have any contact information for the people in Santa Fe?
Yes, I can get. Can you give me some?
We do. We have with their address and their phone number.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I'll take one of those too as well. Thank you.
I see a website.
And everything's on the New Mexico Department of Health's website, so all the contact information is located right there.
Uh-huh. Okay, so if I go to this website, am I going to find an email address for contacting?
Yes, sir. It says
Okay.
right at the bottom of the website, contact information. So you hit that link, and it brings up all the contacts. So it would have all the
Okay.
phone numbers, emails of all the division heads, and
Okay, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, see, Angie.
Can you tell me what kind of services you provide here besides birth certificates and death certificates?
Yes, sir. So we do immunizations, childhood immunizations, some adult immunizations without insurance. So if you didn't have insurance, this would be the place to come if you needed, let's say, a polio shot or something like that. We offer STD testing and treatment, so lots of STDs in San Juan County. Very, very high rates here in San Juan County, so we do offer both testing and treatment. We also do family planning, testing alternatives as well, so you can get any kind of family planning such as the pill, Bepo, that kind of stuff. So,
Do you offer any water testing services?
we do not. That is done through, I believe, Envirotech for the county at the moment. So that is a county issue versus a state issue here, or through the Department of Health. So it's done through the county for the most part.
Okay. Is there a county office here in Farmington?
I believe there is, and I think that's over on Miller Street, or not Miller Street, that bypass. I'm not familiar with the name of that road, but it's kind of over there in that county hub, just right over there.
All right. How about septic system installations? Do you?
That's not done through the Department of Health. And pretty much here what we're doing is focusing on community health. So children, underserved individuals, teens, that kind of stuff. So.
Do you have to make a certain amount of, like under a certain amount of money in order to qualify for
No, sir.
services?
No, sir. STD treatment is typically done as a community outreach program. So a lot of that is just us trying to keep the community healthy and safe.
All right. Do you offer birth control here?
We do.
What kind of?
That's under family planning, birth control, and testing. So if you pregnancy test, any of that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So
Okay. Is that part of your division or?
it is. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
This whole building is mine.
Oh, okay.
You guys have citizens with their CIB here?
I'm sorry.
Their CIB, Certificate of Living Good? Is that, you guys assist with all that?
No, we do not. That's all done through IHS or through the Navajo Nation or whatever tribe you'd be affiliated with. We don't have. That's a sovereign nation. We don't really have any.
But you
control.
do birth certificate?
We do birth certificates, yes, sir, and we do request for death certificates as well.
Appreciate the info.
Yeah.
My name is Scott Menard, and I'm the nurse manager here.
Appreciate it, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
You bet.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the info.
Whew, okay, it's over. Sorry to have subjected you to that bossy public employee, but it's not over yet, so buckle yourself in. You know how tyrannical these public employees can be.
She's asked you nicely.
I've asked you nicely, and we cannot have the video playing in the building.
Probably to end this and let's do what's right.
Please.
Can you tell me what services you offer here, please?
Sure, we offer services. There's a brochure right up front. You may get that. But
Right.
you must turn off your videos, and you must leave the building.
What is your job title here, and what's your name?
Would you please leave the building? We've asked you several times. We've asked you nicely.
What is it? Are you guys still open?
We are open, and you're welcome to, if you'd like services, we're welcome to help you with that, but you just can't have the video going. We don't want to be on your videos, and neither do our participants, so please turn the video off.
Wow, this is worse than I thought. I just want to take a moment to apologize in advance for this horribly bossy lady acting like a terrible tyrant. I hope you don't have nightmares later. I apologize profusely if you do.
If you need more information, we can give you our Santa Fe contact. Would you like that? I'm happy to call him now for you.
Do you mind just telling me your job title and
No,
what
I sure will.
your name is?
Thank you.
She just took off. I don't even know who she was. I didn't know what her name or job title was, or if what she even does here, or if she's even authorized to tell me to leave. WIC. What does WIC stand for?
Is that the first bossy employee coming back to torment us even more?
Oh, the humanity!
I'll let them handle it.
What does WIC stand for?
It's nutritional services for kids.
Yeah, they call the police press.
Oh, did you see him call the police?
He told her to call the police. I did.
Why is that?
Well, we've been very accommodating. We've been very nice. We,
You guys have business cards, and I'm going to send those to our state office.
Oh, you haven't even told me your name.
Yes. Do you have business cards for yourselves? Or your names or anything since you're visiting us?
I'm Four Corner Auditing.
Your Four Corner what?
Auditing.
Four Corner Auditing. Okay, thank you.
The police officers, they know who I am.
okay.
Well, what?
That's a restricted area. This is where we exam rooms and where we see patients and stuff like that. So please, really, you shouldn't be filming back there to begin with. So.
Okay. So are you just saying the entire lobby is a secure area, or what do you think?
I said that. I didn't have a
Okay.
problem when you guys were over there walking around. I just feel like we've been super accommodating. We've been trying to be nice. She asked me not to film her specifically, and that wasn't good enough. So now we have to escalate it. We didn't want to. We tried to be accommodating and nice.
We didn't escalate nothing.
Yeah, when she asked you to stop filming her, she has that right and she has that respect. If you're not willing to respect her and respect her right,
Why aren't you respecting her right?
I am. I completely did everything you asked me for. That's not respecting you? I'm sorry? Hello. I didn't hear you.
Do you understand this is a public place?
I do understand it's a public place. I've spent my whole life working for the public.
What are your hours of operation here?
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Okay, so it's not quite 5 o'clock. Just want to be
Are you
clear.
here for business? That's the question you're being asked. Are you here for business?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what would you like? Did you need family planning, STD testing? Do you need what services?
Did that bossy employee just ask if he needed STD services?
Oh! Oh, no, she didn't! Oh, yes, she did! No, she didn't! Yes, she did! No, she did! Yes, she did, Peter! I just saw it! All right, take it easy.
We're happy to help you with that. But other than that, you must leave. If you're not getting services, you must leave. You may not be filming in this building because of HIPAA violations.
HIPAA?
Multiple times.
Here we go. So here's who you need to contact. There's David Barr. And you may direct any information you need to this lady right here. I did send him your information, and so you can just email her and get any information you
No,
need.
I'm not. We're 6 feet apart.
Okay, there you go.
Well, you got a tape?
Yeah, I'm familiar with HIPAA. Do you know what HIPAA stands for, sir?
Here you go.
What does HIPAA
How's
stand
that?
for?
You may leave the building, or you will be we can escort you with the police. We can be
What does
called.
HIPAA stand for? I'm not familiar with that. Can you tell me what that acronym stands for? Do you know what that acronym stands for? I'm just curious what that means, because you're quoting something. I don't know what that is.
Well, frick, or frack, I can't tell you two apart. It stands for
Get the fuck out!
What does HIPAA stand for?
I haven't said anything.
So one of you guys said HIPAA. You said HIPAA, didn't you?
I haven't spoken to you until just now.
You're a public employee here? Ma'am, can I get your name?
Can I get your name?
Four Corner Auditing.
And where do you work?
I don't have to answer that.
No, I don't have to answer that either.
You're the public employee here. We're trying to get information on who does what, and
I've been very accommodating. I gave you all those services that we offer. But you don't necessarily need to know individual employees' names.
You guys are public employees.
I work for the state.
You want to ask by the public?
If you're here for services, I will. You need an STD exam?
What?
An STD exam?
Should I ask for one?
No?
What? So why are you saying we're not allowed to record in here?
I never said you weren't allowed to record in here. What I said was you shouldn't be recording employees.
Employees?
You said you...
And we've been very accommodating again. We've been super accommodating to you guys. So we'll just.
Well, there's case law that protects journalists who record public officials in the course of their duties. Are you aware of that?
Are you a journalist?
I'm a journalist, yeah.
No, you're not. I don't know about you, but I cannot take another minute of this bossy public employee politely answering frickin' frack's questions while they wait for the police to show up. So I'm going to skip ahead to when the officer finally shows up. Now gear up, guys and gals. This is what a real tyrant does. Watch at your own risk.
How you doing, officer?
How's it going?
Hey. Hello.
I'm Officer Graf, Farmington Police Department. How are you gentlemen doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So what's going on today?
Oh, we're just
Doing public.
visiting our public facility here.
Okay.
How about yourself?
Oh, it's working. Okay, so what's going on? Let's go.
That's just putting on our gloves.
Gloving up, huh?
Okay. Okay. So are you wanting them not on your property?
I don't care if they're on their property. I've been super accommodating. You can watch all their video, and I've answered all their questions, tried to be cordial.
Okay.
And we've asked them to leave. There's patients in here. It's sensitive patient information, and they're welcome to that. So we typically do start offering curbside services at 4. So between 4 and 5, we typically lock the door and offer services. I let them know that, and they're still refusing to leave.
Okay, so do you want them to leave the property, or because kind of
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you no longer want them on.
Correct.
Okay. So, did you guys hear that from this gentleman? So you no longer want you guys on the property, okay? Are you wanting them trespass from the property?
No, if they're willing to leave on their terms, that's fine. I just don't need the interruption at the moment. We're trying to conduct business here for our community.
Okay. Is that understandable, gentlemen?
What law have we broken here?
So basically right now there's a trespassing law in the city of Farmington, which basically means if you were asked by an employee to leave the property and refused to, you were technically trespassing at that point. Okay? So, and that's either an arrestable offense or it can be a citation. Another option we can go, if he elects to, is we can fill out a trespass form, which either has you guys trespass for 6 months or 12 months, and that's up to this gentleman here on how long the trespass.
All right, you gonna give us a warning?
I'm sorry?
Well,
Well, it sounds like this gentleman says if you guys just want to leave under your own power, then by all means, I would much rather have that than have to take people to jail. If that's something we are willing to do. But if we continue to stay on the property after this gentleman has kindly asked you to leave, then we'll get to the point where it's either going to be a citation or we can go to jail. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't make sense? Okay. So what's not making sense?
Okay, I don't want to film this lady.
Okay.
Let me test you real quick.
Okay.
What's the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
I'm sorry?
What's the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
Okay, so why are we asking about amendment stuff?
Do you understand that we have civil rights on this public property here? This is
Okay.
a public facility?
And I understand that, but it gets to the point where the people who work here, when stuff like this is going on and they no longer want property, then that's totally their decision. And at that point, that's why we have the trespassing laws in place. Because when stuff like this is going on and they're not leaving when they are being asked to kindly, then that's when we have to step in.
You don't know civil rights
So
at
that's
all.
why we got called, because they no longer want you guys on the property.
Because you guys, their feelings got hurt, that's the reason why you're called. We didn't break no law, we did not commit no crime. That's, you guys are law officers, you guys should know better than this.
Okay.
What's the 5 elements?
Of what?
The First Amendment.
Why? What does it first?
Because that's what, we have the First Amendment right to be here, so please don't interfere with our First Amendment rights to be here.
Okay. So all I'm saying right now is we're trespassing because this gentleman has kindly asked you to leave the property, and now
Alright.
we're not leaving the property.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is the crime I'm here investigating now.
So you're saying trespassing right now, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
All right, that's all I need to hear. That's
Okay.
all I need to hear.
Okay, are you familiar with Title 42, Section 1983, deprivation of
No,
rights?
off the top of my head, no.
That's the
That's a
reason why-
federal law that prohibits you from depriving us of our rights.
Okay.
What right is possibly being violated here? The right to film in public? Guess what? No one is stopping you from filming. You are free to film anything your eyes can see as you head out the freaking door, and then you can film anything your eyes can see from the other side of the door. So what is your problem?
Okay.
So that's on you. If you make us leave without us breaking any laws, you are in violation of Title 42, Section 1983, deprivation of rights under color of law. You are a state actor, correct? You work for Farmington Police Department?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so you are acting under color of law in violation of clearly established law. That's the First Amendment. And we have the freedom of press. We are the press. We're independent journalists here, and you now know that because we're telling you.
Okay.
Glad you said that, Frick. Or Frack, whoever you are. Not even the real press have rights to film whatever they want, whenever they want. That's why they have to contact the public information officer and make an appointment. So if you want to be treated like the real press, then act like the real press and get out and make an appointment. Again, I don't see what the problem is.
And so we haven't broken no law, we haven't committed no crime, and you're a law officer, not a feelings officer?
Well, I didn't say anything about feelings. Like I said, trespassing against the law.
Because they felt they had to call you guys, and now you're going by their feelings.
Because they have asked you guys to leave, and you guys are refusing to leave.
I'm not refusing.
That is a trespassing.
We have the right to be here.
Okay.
E, what's your first name, E?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Okay, we have the right to be here, and you're asking us to leave, correct?
Because they no longer want you on the business.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
But you are in violation of the law here, not us. And we're gonna file complaints on you too.
Okay.
Because you are violating your oath. Did you take an oath to protect and uphold the Constitution?
I did, yes.
Okay, now you're in violation of that.
Okay.
In violation of clearly established law. And you are chilling our First Amendment rights. Do you understand what that means?
You can get a complaint too, you understand? Okay. For violating our rights? Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
And this officer here thinks he knows the law. He's going by feelings. Feelings officer.
Feelings police. Enforcing feelings.
Yeah, I have them in my car. Okay. You guys want a case number?
Yes, please.
Do you both want one?
Yes.
Down here, you should educate yourself on the First Amendment so you don't be violating other people. You guys don't know your job. You guys go through all this training. The last thing they train you is on the First Amendment. Then you guys give you a bad deal down. You guys come on.
Okay. Ethan.
Yes, sir.
You violated our rights today. I suppose you're used to that, huh?
Oh,
This is what you do on a regular basis?
You know Jay Prince, right?
Sorry?
You know Jay Prince?
Yes.
Same attitude. Unprofessional. Doesn't know the law. Goes by feelings.
You just enforced feelings, Ethan. That's not what police, not what law enforcement are supposed to be doing.
So frickin' Frack's feelings were freaking hurt because the officer wasn't the feelings police and didn't let them film for their YouTube video. So can you guess what happens next? That's right, frickin' Frack go to the police department to file a complaint. Surprise, surprise.
How you doing, Liz? Liz Ferrari.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead and explain. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Adam. Just here to get a complaint form.
Okay.
For a police officer.
Okay, that's fine. So we have our complaint forms right here. It's going to be that blue form.
Okay.
And were you wanting to fill it out now, or were you wanting to come back in?
I want to fill it out right now.
Okay, that's fine. So if you want to grab that form, we have pens out here.
Okay. You know who,
Are you wanting a copy of that report?
I think we got the incident number.
Okay.
And, we were filming down in the public health building.
Okay.
Down by the general attorney's office. And they called the police on us just for, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you know that's wrong when they do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why we want to file a complaint. I don't know why the First Amendment training is not being taught. I've been around for what, a year now?
Yeah.
And I guess I'm being lied to about the First Amendment training because he doesn't know nothing about filming in public, so he trespassed us and he exploited my feelings is what he did.
Okay.
So then he came down and he threatened us to trespass us. So that's what we're gonna fill out a complaint on.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. If you guys want to go ahead and grab a form, and then
Are you taking off at 5?
yeah, we close at 5. I can go ahead and wait around a couple of minutes if you guys are wanting to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fill it out right now, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay,
Just
yeah, go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and ring that buzzard right here. There's a little doorbell in this black bar.
yeah, right here.
Yeah, and then I'll come back and get them.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll remind them that we.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I do have to leave here in a couple of minutes. I have a class to get to after work.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Is there no First Amendment training at all here?
I'm sorry?
Is there no First Amendment training at all?
No person.
First Amendment training?
First Amendment. So, the state building over there has to do their own training. We can't go over there and train their people, unfortunately. But for the most part, for our officers, they should have been attending the trainings. I know we have had briefings.
Thank you. Thanks for your patience.
No problem.
All right, guys, we know where this complaint's gonna go. It's gonna go in the trash can.
Well, that's not true at all. It's going to make its rounds to everyone that works there, who will laugh at what idiots those two morons are, and then it will go in the trash. Get it right. This video was originally over an hour long. Imagine all the dead air, boring banter, and other crap I had to painfully edit out to bring you this condensed version. So for all the trolls and lens lickers out there who claim that the frauditors do more work on the video than I do, here is the wise words from my friend Hezekiah, who put it better than I could ever put it. For today's Frauditor Fatigue cooldown segment, since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, I thought it might be nice to present some cute kissers in the animal world.